You don't want to wait for
Oh, we can.
Benny?
We can, yo. I just started recording just in
Benjamin,
case.
Benjamin or Benifer?
I don't want to do that just in case anything awesome happens in the meantime. Because what if something awesome happens and then we can't replicate it? So
Very likely.
You know, there's a lot of possibilities for awesome.
Yeah, well, now they're here, so it will be even more awesome.
Now we don't even have to wait.
Hi, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hey, girl.
Happy belated birthday, Jenny Zell.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, man. So,
And is it just me, or is there something going on with your right eye? Or is it the shadow?
this shadow, it looks like.
Okay, I got you now.
Yeah.
Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of Bob?
But me?
Shadow knows.
I thought you had an eye patch on for some reason.
That'd have been awesome if Ben just started wearing an eye patch for no reason.
He's cosplaying as Odin today.
Yeah.
I would totally be down with that. Just for the sheer ridiculousness of it. You know what? I may get an eye patch just for the hell of it.
Why do you have an eye patch and two crows?
I mean, I thought, if I'm going to have one crow, I might as well have two, right?
Why not? They tell me things.
All right, so I just...
Yes.
Steve and Jim. So I just finished Discovery, the new episode of Discovery, because I didn't watch it this weekend. But man, good stuff.
This, in my opinion, are we recording?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste this talent.
I am recording. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said before you got here. I said, why start talking if we're not
with this
recording
group
anything?
of people? I mean, that's a very high risk.
But I think this was possibly one of the most Trek episodes I've seen so far.
Really?
Yeah, this was right in line with what I demand from Trek.
What I demand. I even thought the second Mud episode was really good because we didn't talk about that one last week because we didn't record. I mean, I think both of these episodes have been kind of.
They definitely are Trek tropes.
Yeah,
I would say not
definitely
in a negative way.
No, definitely skewing Trekkie, if you will, because I mean. You could have put the Mud episode in any series, and you'd be like, "Yeah, this fits."
Well, see, that's what I said about the sparkly creature from another planet episode. I mean, you could have had Data being enthralled. You could have had Spock. You could have. I mean, it would have worked on so many different episodes.
The rest,
and the rest.
But I mean, yeah, these have been really Trekkie episodes. And the one thing I have noticed, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this either, is that the I Hate Discovery chatter on the tweeters has kind of
off.
Yeah, it's kind of been peaking a little bit
everybody's
downward.
distracted by 280 characters now. So
yeah, I guess. Now
was that today?
Yesterday, I think.
I had I'm not going to lie to you. I had 280 when they were sampling it for some reason. I don't know why I got 280, but I never even need that many. Like, who needs 280 characters? It's ridiculous.
On occasion, I've needed like 170 maybe to get my point across clearly. But.
I've had to delete a couple spaces and maybe like a period. But I mean, I don't. 280 is too much.
There's an art form to Twitter, to get your entire thought into that 140 characters.
It's brevity, bro. Brevity.
I think they did it. Yeah. They did it for old people because old people have a hard time abbreviating. And
I don't know. Like Trump does okay.
Those kids today, they're with their abbreviations and their little code words.
Now, what do you think is going to happen in the fall finale of
Battle
Discovery?
No, I think what do you call it? The Klingon chick that wears the white suit and the red tips.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's going to successfully defect.
Okay. Now, do you think that's all bullshit? Do you think she's really defecting, or is she selling everybody a bill of goods?
I think she misses her boyfriend,
who is stuck out there on the Shinjo, right?
No, who is Ash Tyler? Yeah, because I think our little boy blue security chief guy that the captain rescued from the Klingon prison.
Yes,
who was supposedly banging her.
Lieutenant Good Looking.
Yes.
Yeah, Lieutenant.
You know what, though? I'm going to say Lieutenant all right looking. Like, he ain't fine, but he's got something about him. He's got a way about him.
He's Discovery fine, though.
It's just, I don't know if what the equivalent is in the Air Force, Dennis, but in the Navy, we had underway 10s. where when the ship pulls out after about 3 or 4 weeks, it's like, maybe in port she's a 4, but
they were like TDY queens is basically what they call them.
TDY queens. What does that stand for?
Well, TDY is like when you go on temporary duty somewhere.
Okay.
And so like. Yeah.
So you're saying she's like,
or when I was stationed at Osan, they were the Osan queens.
Okay.
They wouldn't back home. They wouldn't get much attention, but.
So you're saying for like
in a foreign land,
for the non-military folks, it's like being school teacher hot. Like she's hot for a school teacher.
Yeah, like you have to go to school every day, so it's like
this is a forced environment type of situation.
Because like there was always the one lady who was like, she's okay looking as a normal person, but you put her next to your old ugly music teacher, and she's like, wow, she's really attractive. Like at the school I went to, we had one who had a lazy eye, and even with the lazy eye, she was the hottest teacher in school. But that's the thing, like, you know, you put her out in the real world, and you're like, she's got a lazy eye, but in school, it's like, it's real quirky.
She's cockeyed.
Yeah, but so I don't know, man. I'm excited. So you think that. You know, okay, all right. Because I thought that the lady with the scar face, she's not the same lady who left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't think this is all a ploy to get back to the Shinjo to get to her dude?
No, I think her dude is on the Discovery right now.
But what about the guy stuck in the middle of nowhere on the Shinjo? What the hell?
No, that's him.
The whole Discovery thing with Tyler and everything. I don't buy it.
So you
like,
think
maybe he's a spy. Maybe he's not. I don't know, but I think her end game is to get Vogue back in charge of the Klingons, like control the situation, because everything got out of hand. You
think that Ash is Vogue?
I think Ash is Vogue.
Dennis does.
No, that's ridiculous.
But Ben thinks so.
In 6 months, he's gone through that much surgery, and he has that much understanding of Federation history and Starfleet policies and procedures that he could just blend in that easily.
That secret society that she was telling Vogue about on Shinzu when he was abandoned there, I think they could pull it off.
Okay,
I think 6 months.
In 6 months?
Yes.
I may have to go.
That's insanity.
Here is my precedent for it in the original series was the trouble with Tribbles.
Please explain.
There was an undercover agent in that episode that nobody knew about until the Tribbles ratted him out. Okay. Have you ever seen Lieutenant Tyler
with a Tribble?
With a Tribble.
So
you ever seen him go to the bathroom? Has anybody seen him? Does he have 2 dicks?
No, they chopped that bad boy right off.
They just put them together.
Who's willing to go through that?
They tied him together.
Why did she tell him?
No wonder the girls like him with girth like that.
He's got huge girth. He's like a fucking
on the episode when they're on the Shinzu. She tells him, "You'll have to sacrifice everything.
You double penis."
And I'm just saying, somebody tells you, "Hey, you're going to have to cut your dick off to go in the spy thing." That's sacrificing
balls.
I'll say it'll be an interesting twist, but I think it's fucking ridiculous if that's what ends up happening.
We'll see.
I want the world to know.
I'm okay with him being a eugenic Klingon or whatever, but not Vogue.
No, he is Vogue.
Okay.
I've seen this like in a few different articles. Like this is apparently a pretty common theory. So,
and I'm a pretty common person. So this is.
But the thing is, though, Ben wrote all those articles under different pen names.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I did think it was funny that I posted the link tonight on the Dork Trick Facebook page, which folks can find on Facebook.com/
Facebook.com/Dork.
And the Atlantic today posted their article about past tense
because they're fully caught up on Dork Trek. So
yeah,
exactly.
It was on their mind.
But who's thought about that episode since before we talked about it?
So are you saying that even the Atlantic now is ripping us off? I mean, God,
I don't say they're ripping us off.
Is there no end to the thievery?
I think when we talk about something on the show, it puts it back into the zeitgeist.
It resonates.
And it bubbles back up.
Creates like a butterfly effect.
I mean, think about it. When we took like a year and a half or so off of doing Dork Trek, everything just fell apart in the world. And now we're back. We're starting to influence things again.
It's true.
Things are getting better.
Get a good point.
We're starting to get back in line.
It's getting better all the time. I used to get mad at my school. So that's weird that they are talking about the all right, who knows? What is happening here? don't understand.
We are trendsetters.
Barbara Walters is going to want to talk to us around New Year.
Are we? I mean, I think maybe you know
influential
what?
people.
You're right. Because I'm reading the article right now. It says revisiting the most political episode ever. Dork Trek said this episode was good, so we checked.
2 dicks.
Yeah, 2 dicks.
Averaging 7.5 out of 9 by the Dork Trek cast.
Yes. So who knows? Maybe we are geniuses. I'm just, you know what? I might sit down and just watch all of Discovery yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, after the finale comes out.
I mean, like, yeah,
or leading up to the finale.
Yeah, just watch every episode because I mean, I gotta say, I'm really in on this show. I think it's tremendous.
Yeah.
GT guaranteed tremendous. This show.
I think there's always people that want to find something to be upset about. Like some people were upset that Mudd was, I guess, killing people, but he knew it didn't count. It was a freebie, so that's like going in the holodeck.
And I gotta tell you,
Groundhog Day.
Dwight Schrute is a fantastic Mudd.
Yeah.
Like I think I like him a lot.
I'm a little torn on him. Like I want to like him, but he's not yet the Mudd that we've seen on the original series.
We still got 10 years to grow into it.
Right. Yeah, and like I can understand like he's not like the same old wacky carefree Mudd because he just got out of Klingon jail, so he's probably a little bit salty right now. You know?
Yeah.
So I'll let
his
it
pain
have
in
some
the ass
time.
wife has got him. So
Have you ever been
Hardcore?
Have you ever seen a grown man naked? Have you ever been to a Klingon prison?
have 2 dicks.
So I don't
Choose
know,
your
man.
pain, right one or left one.
I don't think I really enjoyed the last 2 episodes. I thought the Mudd episode was quintessential Star Trek. Like I was just like, oh, this is perfect. Like there's no way anyone can really complain about it. I mean,
it's the Kelsey Grammer episode.
They're skipping around. They're skipping around in time. I mean,
that's what I thought. It was kind of a bold move this early in the show to go to the repeating time loop episode.
But it made a lot of sense in the story, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it worked.
I think they have to do all these tropes and stuff that Star Trek fans are used to again to sell people like you who are like, this is better feel like Star Trek to me.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it.
And I think that's cool that they're giving like even the fans that might not be amped on the show, like Jenny just said, the old, well, here you go, boom, check this shit out, and you're like, okay, cool, this feels familiar. This is the warm, comfy Star Trek blanket.
Yeah.
You know.
And this also shows why Klingons don't take prisoners because they're no good at keeping prisoners.
Yeah, they're really
it's obviously very easy to escape.
Yeah.
I was going to say it gets to be a little ridiculous that these scary warrior race are, it's like, oh, they're good.
Maybe that's why they went out and bought Ruapente, so they would have like a prison world that they could have better security systems on.
It's hard to escape from a planet.
Yeah,
New York is easy. Planets, that's hard.
I really dig it, man. And I'm excited about the fall. I didn't think they were doing fall finales because I'm not going to lie to you, I kind of hate that shit.
Me too.
Because out of sight, out of mind. I think I like the idea of every Sunday waiting for them to download.
They can't do it all year, though.
I mean, I just don't want to stop. Now I'm having a good time. Why fuck it up?
It's CBS All Access putting out another show
in its place,
like over the winter or anything like that?
I'm not
to tide us over, or is everybody just going to fucking...
What else do you watch? What else do you watch?
Well, that
CBS?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I try. There's this Carol Burnett thing coming out soon that I want to watch, but other than that,
I think I'm gonna make myself watch that Funny or Die show with Tim Meadows. Have you seen the previews for that? It's called. I guess Tim Meadows is doing a show.
Sounds good to me.
I love Tim Meadows, so I'm gonna watch it.
Is it the Dr. Poop show?
Man. Yeah, it's the Dr. Poop show. It's a medical drama starring Dr. Poop. I think he
just does the robot.
It's CSI Dr. Poop show. Or all he does is examine people's poop. For those of you that don't know, it's a really,
how can they not know by
it's
now?
a really weird SNL sketch where Will Ferrell plays a doctor, and these people are having and there's a problem with their baby or something, and it's just a really weird sketch. And then at one
doctor, you've angered me today.
And at one point,
but I got to tell you,
You're a straight shooter. At one point of the episode, in the sketch, like Tim Meadows comes in, and he's a specialist named Dr. Poop, and he comes in and he does
witch doctor.
Yeah, and he does the robot and leaves. That's it. Like, it's really weird. It's the dumbest SNL.
I can't help you with your baby, but I can do the robot.
He does the robot.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
It's honestly just odd. Like, it's so memorable because it's just so strange.
Yeah.
You know, if that makes any sense.
I think you can do a Google search for SNL Dr. Poop.
Yeah, and
they have it on the NBC site. There's like a video clip of just that sketch that you can watch.
I went through a phase recently where I was just watching all of the Big Poppy Kenan Thompson news updates. Have you ever seen those where Kenan pretends to be David Ortiz?
Yeah.
That shit's fucking hilarious. And there's apparently thousands of them. And they're all the same, but they're all great.
Yeah.
Smidgen a pigeon. It's hilarious. All right. So anyway, so there's Discovery. Make sure you watch all of the episodes up to the finale, the fall finale, Ben. So you think that? Okay, predictions real quick. Predictions. What's going to happen? Go ahead, Ben. You first.
Scarface Klingon lady defects, and that's when it's revealed that Tyler is Vok, or is it Voke?
Either way.
Either way. And that's when we see that there's a bigger plan going together. This revelation puts Discovery in peril. Okay. And the Admiral is rescued, but is she going to, make it back in time to relieve the captain of the Discovery's command? I think she's going to be put in a position where she dies. But we're not going to, that's going to be like the cliffhanger is if she's going to be able to get back to relieve him or whatever.
Relieve him. I think that maybe she's going to, I think she's going to live, but then I think she'll feel indebted to him because she saved him, because she came for him, and then she's going to not say anything about the shippy shit.
I don't think he's coming for her.
I think he has no choice. I think they're already kind of there. So I'm curious to see what happens. I'm not completely sure. I think maybe we'll find out that Captain Handsome may be a spy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's at least a spy, but I don't know about the Vok thing just yet.
Yeah.
I can see it happening.
That would make me frown. Frowny face emoji.
So there's something about Discovery that I'm going to enjoy that will make you unhappy.
Yeah, which is cool.
That's
weird.
What world is this?
Mirror universe.
Man, I'm just happy.
2 months ago, who would have thought?
I'm just happy that you're still watching it.
Yeah.
I take that as a small victory. And that seems like you've enjoyed most of it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, uniforms, Klingon design, continuity errors, the aesthetic things.
Yeah.
Have ticked me off. But as far as the writing and getting that Star Trek feel, I'm in there.
One thing about the uniforms that I just noticed in this last episode is that they have a zipper in the front.
Yeah.
And you don't really notice that.
Did you see the
when
little
they did
dangly
close-ups? Yeah, they did the close-up on Saru, and I see the fucking zipper there. I was like, nah, it's not a good look.
I kept seeing the little dangly thing.
Yeah.
He's cash, bro. He's like, hey,
YKK. What?
I'm at peace, bro. I'm at peace. I can zip a little bit. Yay. Let my chest hair out.
It's like, why couldn't they have a flap to cover that or something?
Yeah. And I thought that's what the weird, because they've only got the one collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes all the way around and then it flaps down, and that would be a great place to hide zippers and shit, would be under that big flap.
Just looked weird for 23rd century,
Because that was the thing is, one of Roddenberry's things was no buttons, no zippers, no pockets.
No pants.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was
for the ladies.
TNG.
Yeah, that was for the ladies.
TNG, no men pants. But
And I got to say, that redhead with half the head shave and the weird thing in the other eyeball, hot. She's hot. I'm sorry, she's hot. With the
I can't agree with you on that.
She's smoking hot. I don't know what it is. Every time I see her, my dick moves.
So what's Dennis's prediction?
My prediction?
Pain.
See, that's why we're friends, Bob.
Yeah, that's why we get along, man.
Right there, you and me. No, I think my only prediction is there's going to be a pretty awesome knife fight.
Yeah.
Other than that, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell where they're going to go because I wouldn't be surprised that they're kind of leading us down this path of us thinking, oh, Tyler's a spy and, this lady's going to defect and everything. But they could just flip everything on us here at the end.
There's no way that lady's defected. I don't believe that for a second.
If she does it, it's only to serve putting Vogue back in charge of the Klingons. Yeah. So it might be a temporary thing where next season she acts like she's helping out the Discovery crew and she's tricking them into letting her help them, but then eventually she's going to stab them in the back.
Yeah.
Or she's using them to take out her enemies and Vogue's enemies.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think she's an honest. I don't think she is even remotely an honest defector. So when she defects, it's for her own gain, and
all she does is lie.
All she wants to do is lie.
She's from that group of people.
Yep. And we know how you feel about them, Ben. You don't like
they're Klingons. They got two tongues.
No, I mean the spy families that the what do you call them? The Martha Lanes or whatever they call
the
them.
House of Lies.
That's
what the show on Showtime that was based on them.
I thought that was Atlanta Housewives.
With what's the guys? Don Cheadle and all those people. House of Lies.
Yes, House of Lies. House of Lies. So, all right.
Lesser known Klingon house.
Jenny, what do you think will happen?
I don't know.
That's the way I feel about it. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, exactly. I'm enjoying it. Like every time I think that I know what's going to happen, they do something completely different. So, even though I'm kind of like Dennis, like I don't know if I'm going to like if they, have, Valmorphinized him into a Klingon or whatever. But they've done everything pretty well so far.
Yeah.
They've handled everything that sounds weird on paper. They've done it really well. So I have faith in it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I don't think I don't have any expectations like, well, I hope they do this or I hope they do that or anything like that. I'm just kind of a willing passenger for the series. And I think that's kind of what a TV show should be. Like you shouldn't be thinking, well, I hope they do this by the end or I hope they do that. Like I just want them to tell the story because they're doing a good job of it so far.
I agree. All right, well, there you go, everybody. That's the Discovery update for the Patreons. Ta-da. And thank you for your patronage. And thank you. Hello and welcome to Dork Trip.
G.I. Joe character named Life Support? Who's the guy who wore red, the medic guy who wore red?
It's Jim.
Who wouldn't carry a gun.
Jim.
Wasn't he Amish? Not Amish, Quaker. He was a Quaker,
Jim.
wasn't he?
He's Amish Jim.
I thought he was a Quaker, and
he was just the lamest toy. I know that much.
His name was
a gun.
Yeah, he came with like a lunch pail.
Yeah, like a first aid kit.
His name was.
He wasn't. You can hit Destro with a first aid kit.
There was the black guy who wore khaki, who was like
Doc.
a medic. That was Doc.
Yeah.
And then,
but he was a doc the same way like Doc Gooden was a doctor, or like Doc Severinsen. It was just a catchy nickname. Like,
he was a great pitcher, and he also played trumpet.
And he did cocaine.
Yes,
lots and lots of cocaine.
Now I've got
turns all your bad feelings into
okay, I'm sorry. His name was Lifeline.
Lifeline. Turn on your lifeline now.
God, what a lame character. Jesus.
Yeah.
He would have been great if G.I. Joe was Star Trek. He would have been okay, but
I wonder how that character went over. Though I mean, I can't remember there being any kind of negative thing to him. But for the parents who were buying this, when we were kids, our parents' generation was like the Vietnam generation. So it's like, how does your dad feel about buying you a toy of a conscientious objector?
I don't know. Pooh was, but he wasn't that much of an objector because he was still in G.I. Joe. He just didn't want a gun.
Yeah, but his contribution to the storylines always were, hey, we're in a bad fight. Man, pick up a gun. He's like, no, I won't do it.
Pussy.
So he taught us to stand up. Oh, and he's got those green sunglasses.
Lifeline? I got to see this dude.
Yeah, he was lame. Edwin Steen.
Is it Steen or Stein?
It says Steen.
Lifeline.
There he is.
A black belt in Aikido.
Big fucking deal. Oh, look at that guy. He does look like a dick. But here's him with a gun right there. I see him with guns.
What?
Look. G.I. Joe, share screen. Dun, 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 dun. There he is. He's got a gun right there. He's got like
that's a Crisco gun.
He's got a 9mm.
Spray.
He's got a 9mm. Look, see, 9mm.
Oh my God! All these toys do have guns with them.
See, look, this guy's got a fucking giant gun. That's a hell of a...
what the hell?
The TV division and the toy division definitely were not communicating.
Look, there he is right there. He's got another gun. He's got a...
Oh, God, that's on his ID card.
Yeah, so he clearly has a pistol.
Jesus.
I guess the toy people decided...
Look, he's even got like a little... He's got a holster right there for it.
I swear, when I saw the toys in the stores, he never had a gun.
That's where he keeps his backs a tracing.
Oh, no, he don't got a gun.
Oh, I need to fix that. Hang on.
Is that Red Hulk that he's operating on?
Yes, they're having sex.
Oh.
Oh
my.
G.I. Joe. So this episode, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. What's the word I'm looking for here? Sad.
Beep, boop, boop.
Sad. This episode right there gets you. Right there. And why have Lisa Turtle in it if she's going to have such a small part? I didn't understand that.
Well, she was a small actress at the time.
Was she?
This is pre-Saved by the Bell.
This is pre-Saved by the Bell?
Yeah. This is
1995?
Really?
I thought this was a year before Saved by the Bell, was it not?
Get the hell out of here.
Or is this during? I thought this was before. In the early stages of.
I hate to say it, but at first when I saw her, I was like, is that Gabrielle Union? Like, I couldn't place her. Like, I had the hardest time trying to figure out who this person was.
Saved by the Bell, 1989 to 1993. This is after Saved by the Bell.
Oh, my God. So this is like post-career.
Wow.
So she's just like washed up at this point.
She's just lucky to be here.
Yeah.
You don't even have to give me any money. Just let me eat from the craft services table, man. I'm hungry as a motherfucker.
You know what the funny thing is?
She looks younger here.
She does, but she is 21 when this episode comes out.
Think of all the things you can do to her.
Which is a year older than Jake's other girlfriend.
Right.
The Dabo D's.
Yeah.
She looked older. She looked like a woman because she had those huge cans.
Yeah.
That's a real step down for Jake, I got to tell you. Yeah. You know, that's a rebound chick right there. He's like, hey, you know what, man?
It's...
At least she's age appropriate.
Well, no, but she's older.
I just want a plain girl.
It's still appropriate.
Okay. You know what?
That's always just, I don't know if you heard me, but she's actually a year older than the actress who played Dabo D's.
Interesting. Well, you know what? Maybe he's thinking like, you know what? I fucked a really hot chick, but maybe she was lazy in bed. Maybe she just laid there. Maybe Lisa Turtle will try real hard. You know what I'm saying?
But at 16, do you think he's really thinking about that?
Yeah, he's a 16-year-old. He's thinking about getting hand jobs.
Gary, he just wants to get it wet, man.
Well, look at the amount of porn that we have available to us now. What's the level
of... to look at it right now.
I mean, I will. Hang on.
At this moment.
Share screen.
My God, it's full of stars. No, and so what's the average 16-year-old going to be aware of or know of?
In the 24th century?
In the 24th century. They're teaching these little bastards calculus in 3rd grade.
Yeah. So, yeah. They definitely, I don't know. It was
you
just
can't teach calculus until you've taught sex ed. So,
yeah,
exactly. Just the rules.
True.
That's like a law of nature.
Yeah.
It's in the Federation Charter.
Yeah, so Lee, he's hollering at Lisa Turtle, and he just disses Nog straight up. I mean, Jake is just like, I was supposed to kick it with Nog, but he ain't got a pussy, so yeah. Let's hang out, baby. I mean, if he gives me a hand job, that might be kind of weird, but if you give it to me, it'll be socially acceptable in the 24th century.
He's got those sharp teeth. It always makes me nervous.
Told him to wear a mouth guard, but he says it feels weird. Mouth guard. I mean, you know, I don't want him chomping down on me on accident. What if Rom comes in? He bites my dick off.
They sell like... tips for sharp teeth.
Oh yeah, they have to.
For oral pleasure.
Yeah.
So you don't accidentally bite somebody.
It's like a stronger version of a dental dam, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So I'm thinking that more in the lines of what I think Dennis is describing is they have like little rubber covers for each tooth.
Yeah. Like microphone flags, basically.
Now, see, I'm thinking it's going to be like one of those little trays like you use for whitening your teeth, but just softer.
Okay.
See, I was thinking about the individual ones, and then each of the individual ones, you can have like extras So some of them have the little dangly bits so that you can get like a feather feel.
Okay, all right.
And,
I like how we really thought about we really thought about Nog blowing Jake.
Well, it's in one of my novellas. It's one of the short stories that.
Yeah, but that's got to be weird though, because they're both underage. So you got to be.
No. This was after the academy.
Okay, so they both go to the academy together.
Well, in All the Stars Are Burning, which was my second fanfic. It was a collection of some of my short stories.
Uranus on fire.
It was both of them are at. Jake is in his first year at the academy when Nog comes to visit.
Okay.
They've missed each other and
a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm cool with that. You know what? That
he
sounds
just starts
legit.
popping them in.
Oh yeah.
He just shows up wearing them, and Jake is like, did you get dental implants? And he's like, yes. And then they start making out. I'm totally down with that. That sounds great. But yeah, so it makes you wonder though, right off the bat, when like the first thing you see is in an episode is Jake hollering at chicks. You're just like, what is this episode gonna be about? Where do we go from here, man? Like,
yeah.
This is strange.
Yeah, not off to a good start.
Yeah, that's how it starts. Like Jake is
out the gate.
Jake is hanging out in the mall, and then Lisa Turtle shows up, and she's like, "Hey, what up?" And he's like, "Hey, how you doing? I was just at that Klingon restaurant." I'm like, "Yeah, that's right. I'm not dating that boy anymore." He's like, "Holla at your boy," you know what I mean? and then something happens. Then like there's an alarm, and then everybody's running through the promenade. So the first thing you see in this episode is Jake hollering at some girl.
Yeah. So you think, it's going to be a Jake episode.
This is going to be a Jake getting laid episode.
I got to tell you, back when this was on TV, I don't remember really appreciating Jake very much. But now looking back, I'm like, hey.
He's got skills. Because he just lets the action come to him. He's like, yeah, that's cool. And she's like, well, we're not seeing each other anymore. He's like, oh, that's a real bummer. And she asks him out. She's like, hey, well, you know, what are you doing this Friday? And he's like, well, I'm kicking it with Nog. He's like, well, you know, that's a shame because I would love to get your dick wet for you. And Jake says, go.
Jake must be like the captain of the football team for DS9 or something.
I don't know, dude.
I'm thinking after he dated the Dabo girl, he acquired a certain reputation.
Yeah, or his confidence just went through the roof. He's like, dude, I can do whatever I want.
Well, I mean, there's the confidence factor.
She let me.
There's no stopping me at this point.
Yeah, you've got the confidence factor, but then I think word gets around. It's like, you know, when that one girl's
for a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, that's once the rumor gets around, whether it's true or not, it's just like, oh, well, he kept the Dabo girl happy, so he's doing something.
Now, could this be a situation like what you were saying about an underway 10 or whatever? Like, all the other chicks are like, yeah, he's pretty hot, but like if they were back on Earth, he's like a 5. Whatever.
Well, the dating pool is limited.
Yeah.
I don't
Especially
know.
for age appropriate.
I think Jake's a nice looking kid, right? Like he's a nice looking dude. His hair looks eye. Like
somebody sent a picture of him now.
Well.
He's a pretty handsome dude now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Jake's just like, you know, whatever, that's cool. And all of a sudden the steel drums kick in. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know what you heard about. And Snoop Dogg shows up. They start rapping. It's crazy, man. Can't get $1 out of me. Don't Cadillac, no birds they can't see. That Jake's a motherfucking PIMP. He just be kicking it, man. He just be kicking it.
So what is he, like 37, 38 now?
Jake's 60 years old.
I think he's
Did you say he's
39.
like the same age as me?
He's like he's a year younger than me.
Yeah.
That bastard.
Okay.
I could have been on DS9.
It could have been you.
I could have been Jake Sisko.
It could have been you.
I like how we don't hate Jake like we hated Wesley Crusher, even though
because he's not an annoying piece of shit like Wesley Crusher.
He's not annoying, and and to be honest with you, I think Jake would have fucked a hairy girl. Like Wesley was like, "Ew, gross." Jake would be like, "Whatever, dog."
Yeah.
I mean, knocked her on the belt.
Yeah. He's gonna play coy with her, and then she's gonna ask him out and be like, "Okay, I guess."
Our differences make the sex more exciting.
Yeah, I like Jake, and again, because Jake's not annoying. Like, I actually kind of feel bad for him because his dad is insane. He's like a troubled kid.
And when he is annoying, he's annoying within the parameters of a normal 16-year-old.
Right.
Not like annoying like I'm one of the other adults.
Oh my God, I'm annoying because I have to do everything because the show was built around me being a know-it-all.
Yeah.
That's why Wesley's annoying, because you've got these super intelligent, highly ranked military officials that can't figure out this problem. And Wesley's like, it's because the sevens. You didn't carry the 7, dickhead. And you're like, get the fuck out of here, man. Everybody hates you.
Shut up, Wesley.
And your stupid jacket.
Let me know when Jake fucking blows up another spaceship and then finds out the correct orientation for the isolinear chips in the warp core, and then then we'll say he's the same level of annoying as Wesley.
And then
that was like the second episode. Wesley's like saving the day and blowing up other ships.
Yeah. And then like some weird 3-fingered dude shows up and is like, "You're really special, Wesley."
Don't.
I just realized you guys switched sides.
Yeah.
Good call,
Thought I'd
Jenny.
get smacked in the face.
Actually, we just reversed the camera. So.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of work.
You're special, Wesley. You're the most specialist thing ever.
Where's he going? What's wrong?
I'm threatening him with my creepy traveler hand.
The traveler hands? Like you're bowling? The traveler's meant for bowling.
Yeah. You know what the traveler hands remind me of? Anybody ever remember that show, War of the Worlds?
Mm-hmm.
The TV show. Like they would take over other people, like human bodies or whatever, because they were altered by the radiation.
Yes.
They had the same kind of hands, like the 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what's his name had the hands? Quaid. In order to...
Quado?
Yeah, Quado had those hands. That's how they turned on the fucking reactor at the end.
Yeah.
They had traveler hands.
So is the Traveler and Quado are the same race?
Same
They're
dude.
from Mars.
Same guy.
Nice.
Quaid.
The people need the air.
Give them back the air. You have what you need, Cohagen.
See you at the party, Richter.
See you at the party, Richter. Great movie. I don't care, man. It's a great movie.
It is.
Total Recall is fucking awesome. There was a point there where you couldn't mess with Arnold. Everyone was just like fucking classic.
Even like Running Man is okay. I mean,
it's almost
Richard
like,
Dawson is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
As a movie, as from that time for Schwarzenegger, it's not great.
No.
Because like Predator is so much better, and basically everything else is so much better than that. But it's still like pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, even though
I'm surprised they haven't remade that.
Dynamo tries to rape that lady, it's still a deal. And that's when they were just sticking Schwarzenegger with like random hot chicks. Like, all right, here's a... That
movie seemed like it was... They were getting ready to make Predator, so they had some people around, so they just made another movie.
Hey, go over there. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I don't know.
They're remaking Predator. Or no, they're doing another sequel.
But the thing, it's not going to work. Like, it's not going to... The whole thing about the first Predator film is you don't know what's out there. Like, you don't know. You have no idea what it is. You have an inkling because in the very beginning with the spaceship, but you don't know what it looks like. You don't know what it's capable of. Any of that stuff. And now you know all that. So it's kind of lost a little bit of that edge, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And they've never been able to recapture that.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me with the second movie was when the chick is banging the drug lord.
Yeah.
In the scene, as the camera zooms in, I may have like rewound the VHS a couple of times on that, because that was the closest thing to porn I could get on.
Boy,
the
we really need to get a head cleaner for this. It's messing up here for some reason.
If you wanted to do Predator now, it would have been coolest if, like, okay, you have the Predator hunting something, but then something is hunting the Predator, and it's fucking Dutch, bro. That'd be hot to death. It's old ass Arnold Schwarzenegger. That shit would be dope as fuck, bro. But anyways, let's talk about DS9. So there's an explosion, I guess, on a transport, and we see what's her face, and Nurse Ratchet come out.
Kai Wynn,
and your man is fucked up. They're carrying him. They don't even have like
the Vedek.
They don't even have like a bed for him. The Vedek is fucking jacked up.
They need a medic for the Vedek,
and they can't even beam him over to fucking sick bay because all the radiation. So you know something bad happened, and something bad indeed has happened. The Vedek is fucking dead as fuck.
Brain dead.
Did you guys like immediately suspect Kai Wynn?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes, I was like,
I don't know, she seemed genuinely concerned though.
She killed him, yeah, but she's a
liar,
which
was weird.
Yeah, that's because she was building her alibi.
Mm-hmm.
This episode didn't.
That'd be like if Donald Trump was seriously concerned about Hillary Clinton's health. It's like it seems a little weird.
Yeah.
Please save her.
Yeah.
Oh God, we need you.
Patch her up. Patch her up. Not buying it there, Kai.
No, she's a liar.
She's a liar. A liar.
But then the Vedek is dead.
Brain
yeah,
dead.
he's dead. He's brain dead.
Just time to do the
The
autopsy.
brain don't work.
His brain don't work, and everybody comes in and says their goodbyes, and then Boyz II Men shows up, and they sing "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday." And then
Touching.
That would have been awesome.
you didn't see that part. They brought him in real quick. They said, "Ladies and
Little
gentlemen,
hologram of
ladies and gentlemen, Boyz II Men. It's so hard to
How can I say goodbye
to Vedek
Bareil? All the Bajorans, they're really sad because your brain is dead. Ooh. I thought we'd get all the Kardashians.
But then, but no, there's something going on. They put that weird machine on him for some fucking reason, like the Iron Maiden they put on his head. And there's some life signs.
Oh my God, there's still activity.
He's alive, man.
Yeah, they didn't realize he was a dummy in the first place, and so there wasn't a whole lot of brain activity before.
And plus, though, the nurse chick, she was getting a little nurse or Bajoran doctor. I don't know what she is. Where she's just like, but that's impossible. He's had no oxygen in his brain for 40 minutes. It's beyond the limits. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know, bitch. I'm trying to fix him.
It's like,
Help me.
I'm Bashir.
I'm the doctor.
He just looks like, did you not read the script? Like the whole episode is about this. It's gonna be okay, lady. Calm down.
I like how they have to dress like chess pieces when they do surgery.
It's really weird, but there's no mouth cover. There's no mouth cover.
well, because they have sterile fields. It's
So why do they have to wear?
Yeah, why do they have to wear the rest of the clothes then, Ben?
It's like the
Because-
Q. It's like the Q uniform.
Yeah.
when he's on the
because
fucking chair.
when the internal organs splatter, you want to be wearing red. I mean, this is the Deadpool.
Now is
the-
that?
But can't they do
logic.
like a semi-permeable force field that will keep stuff from coming out and stuff from going in?
Possibly, because I mean, you think about the original series episode "Journey to Babel," or Babel, as some say, where they're doing the heart surgery on Sarek, and they've got like the early day prototype clamshell over him, and McCoy's reaching through the sterile field. He doesn't have to wash up. He doesn't have to change his clothes. He just reaches in, and then on the Discovery episode when, oddly enough, Sarek is once again in sick bay.
Dude is accident prone.
He's got some issues.
Clumsy.
But they had you see the blue field, and it's not a privacy screen so much as it's the sterile field. So when you walk through it, you're sterilized.
So it's like a invisible condom.
Kinda.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the easiest way to put
She
it.
seems to have an invisible condom.
We're singing all the hits tonight.
That's right.
I'm down with that.
Bajoran karaoke.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, they don't have to wear gloves or masks because the germs are killed.
But they have to wear those weird red outfits, though.
Maybe out in the frontier because they haven't retrofit sick bay on DS9 yet from the Kardashians.
Well,
Like,
think about that.
Kardashians probably didn't even have an infirmary.
Maybe
When he got the-
If he dies, he dies.
But when Picard got his replacement robot monkey heart, the doctors were dressed the same way. So this is the way that surgeons dress in the 24th century.
maybe they don't need it, but Brazier just really likes it because he's just like, you know what? I like wearing my fancy clothes.
Makes
Makes
my
you feel
fanny look
sexy.
nice.
I like looking like a chess piece. I do.
So which piece were they?
Rooks.
So you go straight and back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he can do when he's
It
doing
is very
surgery.
Q, though. It's like they got the outfit from Q. Like they got it from Q's designer.
They just didn't have the hat that Q had with it, or
The only way
it was the underhat.
Yeah, it's the underhat. The only way it would have been better is if Garrick walked in and was like, "Oh, those outfits are a mess," and then he like accessorized him and then left.
He Tim Guns the whole thing.
I love what you've done here. It's very medical, but why the red? I need something more clean.
Designers, you have 1 hour.
Garrick Runway. I totally watched that. That's
I would watch that.
Idea.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
And then he'd kill whoever failed. He would just kill him.
Yeah.
Send him off to some Bajoran prison camp to break rocks for the rest of their lives.
That's sorry. It would have to be. It couldn't just outright kill them. I think it would have to be some kind of.
It's torture.
Yeah.
Torture.
The hits keep coming.
How many musical references can we fit into this one episode of Dork Trek?
Appropriately.
I mean, it's all about being appropriate here. That's what we do. That's very professional.
Most appropriate
the most
Star Trek
appropriate and professional Star Trek podcast on the internet.
This is why all of the other outlets listen to us.
All the other outlets listen to us. I'm counting syllables.
Is that how they taught you in school? Because
yes.
they taught us this. Put your hand on and the syllables.
Really?
Oh
yeah.
God. We
so you could feel your hand go down.
Alabama, everybody. Alabama.
you didn't count every time your jaw would drop. That's a syllable.
Yeah, but everybody. What about the slack-jaw students?
Well, they continued being morons.
Oh, those slack-jawed yokels.
All them words you done taught us only have one syllable.
They probably couldn't count either, so.
Mama thought I saw something surprising, but I just told her, no, that's just how my jaw drops all the time.
1, 2, 11, horseshoe.
1, 2, 11.
Tire.
My cousin sure is purty.
So he's dead, but they bring him back to life. But of course, when you bring the dead back to life, there's going to be complications. Yeah. I mean, that's just what happens.
Complications and consequences.
You know, and the Vedek is just being too nice about this whole thing. She's like, well, we need him because he's been really great with these negotiations that have been happening.
And that's the thing. Like, Cisco doesn't even know these negotiations are going on.
Yeah.
The Bajorans are behind the Federation's back, making their own secret deal with the Cardassians. Yeah. It's like,
well, the Bajorans are an independent nation.
Mm-hmm.
We're just there as facilitators to help them join the Federation.
But it is weird.
The pathway to it.
You would think they would want to bring some of the Starfleet firepower with them to that.
Yeah, it's just
maybe have like a mediator or something.
And it's just weird that he has no fucking idea what's happening below him.
But
what now?
That could taint the process. The Federation and the Cardassians have had that tainted past.
I love how JD just turned into fucking Butthead. And then Dennis and I turned into Beavis.
I don't have the right shirt for that.
It was good though. It was good.
But I am threatening you, Dennis.
I am.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
I need to eat from my bunghole.
I am the great Cornholio.
Oh. But I think it's very strange that Cisco has no fucking idea. Like, what's he doing, Dad? What's he doing up there, man?
Yeah. What's Starfleet intelligence doing? You would think they would know something to be like, and at least give him a heads up. Hey, by the way.
Well, no, they know. They're just not telling him either. It's like Starfleet intelligence is like
he's the Starfleet representative for her.
Yeah, but he's not a captain. He's just some commander, dude.
Yeah, so they're like, oh, I'm sorry. We can only reveal this information to captains.
God damn it. This is ridiculous.
Is this because I'm black?
I saved everything in the 20th century.
I mean, nothing?
Do you know
did it happen?
Who I am?
No,
nobody knows. That's the thing. You can't tell him. He's got this secret and he can't tell him.
He's like, how long has this been going on behind my back? Y'all are just talking shit. I don't know what's going on.
You guys are all a bunch of dicks.
Or maybe they haven't been all that secretive about it. It's just that he's really bad at picking up, the clues.
I could
Like
see
they
that.
actually invited him. He just missed the Facebook invite.
Yeah. He just ignores it because he gets like so many of them.
He's like, we're still friends, but I stopped following you, so I
Yeah.
don't get you, and you're not in my timeline anymore.
I blocked Kai Wynn's posts on Facebook.
I got
He used to
tired of her after
follow-
the election.
He used to follow the official Kai account, but he stopped after she got elected. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't follow that shit anymore.
I don't like her views on things.
I think she's a racist.
Totally.
Make Bajor great again.
By getting rid of Cisco.
Yeah. We don't need Federation.
Fuck Cisco.
I was not a fan of those posts.
I'm glad Space Facebook added an angry face, so I can put an angry face emoji.
Facebook.
So yeah, so throughout the episode, he just basically goes through periods of slowly dying. Is basically what happens here. It's
And Bashir's like, can't we just let him die?
yes, that's his position. That the whole thing, like, hey man, you know what? His brain ain't working good. But this is all kind of his fault because he started pumping in too much, I guess, electrodes or whatever to get his brain firing. And I mean, technically, Bashir brings him back to life because he went up to 75, and that was too much. Too much for his.
That was 5 over what they could handle.
This one goes to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this one goes to 75. Well, why not make 70 more powerful?
You know what? I'm going to watch that movie this weekend.
This one goes to 75.
It's been too long since I've seen
It's
it.
fucking great. And there was one release of it where the deleted scenes, they just ran them all together like a whole nother film. Because you know how sometimes on DVDs when you're watching deleted scenes, there's like after the 2-minute scene it stops and then goes to the next one.
Yeah.
The Spinal Tap one, it all just runs together,
Yeah.
so it's like a whole nother fucking movie.
And it is like an hour and a half extra. deleted
it's
scenes.
great.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So
And
was the Billy Crystal mime scene, is that a deleted scene or is that an actual scene in the movie?
I think that was an actual
The
scene.
Billy Crystal scene is in the movie.
Okay.
They may elaborate on it more, but yeah, it's in the film.
Okay.
Yeah. That whole movie's fucking amazing.
Yeah, is this going to be like, what was it? Not Dead Poet Society, the one with Han Solo in it.
Star Wars?
Blade Runner?
No, Blade Runner, where you have the. I'm sorry, I had to go through it to get there. That was the path my brain was taking. But so with Blade Runner, you have the theatrical cut, you have the director's cut.
This is Spinal Tap has the theatrical release. Okay,
right.
On the DVD, there is the actual theater version of the film that everyone's seen, but then they have a deleted scenes plot section of the DVD, and as opposed to the deleted scenes being like 2 minutes back to menu, 2 minutes back to menu, 2 minutes back to menu.
Yeah.
It's just all put together, so it just kind of runs concurrently.
Okay.
So it's like it's a whole nother film, which is really fun. You see how the coal sores evolve a lot more. Like it's really awesome. Yeah, there's two. I watched Spinal Tap with my mother-in-law one time, and I was fucking dying, and she's just looking at me like I'm completely fucking nuts. Because you either find Spinal Tap amusing or you have no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what am I watching? It's like, this movie's fucking awesome. I love Spinal Tap. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Fucking barbershop. Not Raga. We're not doing Raga.
That movie's great.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm gonna watch this weekend.
And you should. You should treat yourself, Dennis. Do you have it anywhere? I don't think it's streaming anywhere.
Is it not?
I don't think Spinal Tap's streaming anywhere.
You know, that might be how long I've seen it. Is I rented it from Blockbuster.
Jesus.
So
do we own it?
Yeah.
I think I have it on DVD over there. If not, I'm gonna find it online and
I
buy
wonder
it.
if Walmart has it like in the $5 bin or something.
I wonder if
Probably.
it might be streaming on Amazon where you can rent it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to rent it.
I mean, what the fuck, Dennis? It's like
If I'm going to pay, I want to own it.
pay. Well, we want to pay to stand beside you, put your papers. Newsstands all over the world. So anyway, so where are we here? What's happening?
His brain is getting worse.
His brain is
Yeah.
dying.
'Cause,
Oh, you
like-
can watch it on Amazon. No, it's an add-on. I fucking hate that because they trick you. Okay, go ahead. Never mind.
Yeah, so Bashir is pumping him full of Vagisil or something, and
Yeah.
that's making his blood vessels. One of the side effects is that it could give you permanent organ damage
Yes.
because it does the Vascusil or vascular stuff.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Medical jargon.
Face hooking or something.
Yes, face. I think it is face hooking.
So once he got the face cooking put in him, he's like going to start deteriorating more,
Yeah.
and he
You
needs
know what
to
this
rest.
basically is? It's basically Viagra.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like saying what it does, it increases blood flow to his organs.
Yep.
just
So-
not his
Because
penis.
I guess the radiation or whatever made his blood vessels contract.
No, I thought that's what Bashir did when he
No, Bashir was
healed
opening him up.
He fucked him up.
Oh,
Yeah,
the healing
yeah,
did
when
it?
Bashir
Yeah.
healed him. Yeah, because he put 5 extra energies in his brain and it fucked his whole body up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's like, good news, you're alive. Bad news is you're dying. If I would have done anything, you'd be dead already, so we wouldn't have to go through all this stuff.
But now this is gonna be much more painful for
Yeah.
you.
But the bad news is, if you would have died, we would have had to write like 30 more pages of show to do, and we didn't really have any good ideas.
Yeah.
So
It would have been a really long scene of Nog being really rude to his date.
it would have been like 30 minutes of that.
Yeah. Like she actually starts cutting his food for him and then she decides not to. It's just kind of a whole lot of that back and forth.
And then he's like, hey, why don't you fucking cut up your beef curtains for him? Fucking put those in my mouth, honey.
Nog, 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 nog. That's the sound he makes, man. When he's eating bitches out.
What's that sound? Oh, just Nog.
Yeah.
What's he doing in there? He's
telling
bitches
you.
out.
When you're walking through the habitation ring, sometimes you'll hear it through a door. Knock, 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 knock. Somebody playing Pac-Man or is no. Don't go in there.
Oh gosh, I haven't laughed that hard in a really long time. So yes, and that's a good way to cut to the date scene because, well, not the date scene. I guess your man's in them is like, hey, we can't hang out because I got this date, and he's like, cool, double, and he's like, huh? And he's like, yeah, tell her to bring a friend, and we'll go from there.
Doesn't she have an
Well,
ugly
he
friend?
assumes
Yes,
that
yeah.
Jake has already set this up
Yeah.
for him.
It's so weird that the B story here is Jake's love life. Like this is twice fairly
The B
recently.
story is the inspiration for the TV show Eliminate.
But I mean, we've had a lot of like Jake dating episodes lately, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Mhm.
You know, it just seems a lot. They're not doing a great job of spacing these.
Like how many Wesley dating episodes are like Leffler and the hairy monster girl?
Well, that's it because who would date Wesley?
Yeah.
It's just like real life.
I mean, no offense, Will Wheaton. I'm sure you're a great guy, but I don't
But
think
you're married to a chick that's like 10 years older than you, so
Yeah.
there's something going on.
I don't think.
Mommy issues.
Whoa.
What is it, Will Wheaton? What are you hiding? That's right. I took it personal, Will
Are
Wheaton.
you
I
trying to start a
apologize.
beef with Will Eaton?
I'm retracting my apology, Will Wheaton, because I've seen some of your bullshit lately in the last 15 years, and I'm calling you out on this episode.
Weird. What did
Wow.
Will Wheaton do to you?
We have
I gotta hear
uncorked the
this.
fucking bottle.
Yeah, what did he do to you?
Fuck you, Will Wheaton. That's
Will
my
Wheaton?
motto.
I was watching one of his shows. I guess it was like a game network or something that comes up on my antenna, and he plays like Pandemic with people, and it's not bad.
He's a pompous cunt.
Whoa!
Damn.
Hey, now.
Let's just move on past Will Wheaton and stick
Wow,
with
I
John.
had no
I
idea.
I
mean,
want to know what he did.
I'm not a fan, but Jesus, I want to.
I was coming around on him a little bit because, like, I like.
No, don't fall for it. I did that same thing. I read his blogs back in the early 2000s, and I'm like, God, was I just really wrong about him? But then I watched him on Eureka. I watched him on the Big Bang Blackface for Nerds show. And
you're calling Big Bang Theory a minstrel show for nerds?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
It kind of is.
I mean, I know. I just wanted to
get it's the nerd version, the modern nerd thing of Amos and Andy. That's exactly what it is. Well, we're not really laughing at the black people. We're laughing with them. It's okay.
Okay.
Just shut up and move on.
All right. So, all right. So, is Will Wheaton like a fake nerd? Is that what you're saying? Or
I don't think he's a fake nerd. I just think he's a cunt. I mean, that's basically. I think he's full of himself. I think he's got all this adulation from the little nerdlings out in the world. And
I think the geek community is a little too hasty to anoint somebody as their fearless leader.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like Will Wheaton for a long time, Chris Hardwick, like all these guys, like just because they do a few things that are kind of advance the nerd cause, like all of a sudden everything they do has to be supported fully by the entire geek community.
And what the fuck is his name? Will with one L? What the fuck is that? Is it short for Willow or some shit?
Let's look.
Wilhelmina.
No, his actual name is Richard William Wheaton III.
Are you really?
Ugh.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Richard William Wheaton.
He hates him even more now.
Yeah, I mean,
so now his cuntness just got a capital C.
Whoa!
Fuck off.
Wow.
All right,
Young
fuck you.
Willie.
Wow.
Crush Wesley.
He should have gone by Trey.
Or Topher. He could have been the first Topher.
Trey Wheaton.
Yeah, so
Topher. I thought you said his name was Richard.
I'm just making shit up at this
So
point.
he's a dick.
Dick Wheaton.
Dick Wheaton.
Dick Wheaton. How you doing?
Dick Wheaton the
How
third.
you doing? Dick Wheaton. Nice to meet you. Hey, it's a pleasure.
Hey, Dick. Next time I see him at a con, I'm just going to look up and go, hey, Dick!
Hey, Dick. Yeah, that's right. I sell Maytags over at Sears. My name's Dick Wheaton. Nice to meet you.
Dickie Wheaton.
Yep, that's right. Dickie Wheaton. This is my son, Dick Jr.
I'll just walk by his table,
Little Dick.
and every time I walk by his table, I'll point over my shoulder like this and go, hey, check out the Dick over here.
One of my
Who's
favorite
this dick?
One of my favorite baseball cards when I was a kid was Dickie Thon, who was a shortstop for the Phillies.
Dickie. I had no idea you felt so passionately about Will Wheaton. All right.
It's been building up over the last 3 to 5 years.
I'm cool with that. Okay. So we'll never mention him again unless Will Wheaton shows up on DS9, which I don't think that happens.
I don't think he does.
He does not.
I can see him showing up on Voyager because that
He
show
does not.
sucks. And I've never even seen a whole episode.
Well, real quick, just a positive thought on Voyager, other than the positive thought because Will Wheaton never is on that series. But the other positive thought, and it's more so for BBC America, one of the tropes on Voyager was there was a lot of unnecessary fucking time travel in the series, to the point that I started getting sick of Star Trek time travel episodes.
Okay. All right.
But BBC America on Time Change Day put a time travel episode on at 1:00 in the morning, and then had part 2 of the time travel episode come on at 1:00 in the morning.
That's very fun.
And so it's a very cute little trick that they did, and I was like, okay, that's well played, BBC America.
Good job, BB. That's very cute.
Well
That's very cute.
The joke only worked though in America.
Yeah. Well, because the English.
They did it like a week before.
Yeah, they did it a week before. I just know that because all the soccer games are later for a week. It was really nice.
It's so nice.
It's like, well, I get to sleep in for an hour. This is awesome. But now I guess it's back to normal, so whatevs.
Yeah, we're on standard time.
So.
And the Vagisil is killing Bareil.
Yes, it's killing him.
Yep.
But the Vedek wants to keep him alive because she wants these negotiations to go well. And I mean, you got to give my man credit. Julian just goes fucking buck wild on this lady. He's like, you know what? You're a fucking asshole, and you just want him around. So if it fails, you got somebody to blame this on. And she's all like, I'll never forget what you said to me. And he's like, you know what, bitch? Fuck you. And he just leaves.
Memorize. Take a picture. Write a book. I don't give a fuck.
He just drops the mic, son. It's like, boom.
I will forget.
He goes to the replicator, replicates a microphone. Takes
One microphone replicator.
One droppable microphone.
The droppable kind have sturdier components inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to the hot date. And I got to tell you, I mean, Lisa Turtle's friend's not bad looking for an alien.
Yeah, she's cute for, I mean, she didn't deserve to get set up with a Ferengi.
No.
Like, Lisa Turtle's not a very good friend.
No. But maybe she thought he was another hot black guy. I mean, she probably didn't know. She's like, oh, girl, Jake is a hot black.
What's Jake's friend's name? Nog? Oh, okay.
I've heard that before. I was walking down the promenade and
she'll hear it again later.
Well, you know.
Hey-o.
Sure, she stormed off, but they always come back.
Get a nog on your box.
Yeah.
I think that's like the 178th rule of acquisition.
Yeah,
they may storm off, but they always come back.
And then we'll chow down, bro. I believe that's the 170th rule of acquisition.
Chow down, bro. Like all the other ones that we've heard in the show, they all try to sound authentic and witty or something. But that was just chow down, bro.
I've lost it.
Oh man,
we broke Bob.
All right. So let's see. I'm trying to find some actual rules of acquisition for comparison here.
Yeah, the Memory Alpha has the entire list.
I'm not gonna make it.
Once you have their money, you never give it back. Chow down, bro. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark. Chow down, bro.
The more you say it, the more I laugh at it. It has the exact opposite effect of what should happen.
The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. Chow down, bro. So it's really just the suffix for every rule of acquisition.
It's kind of like with fortune cookies.
It's implied. It's implied that every rule comes with a chow down, bro, at the end. Females and finances don't mix. Chow down, bro.
Chow down, bro.
Wives serve, brothers inherit. Chow down, bro.
Oh my god.
Dignity in an empty sack is worth the sack. Chow down, bro.
This is the only the Patreons get the video feed. So they need to know that you read the rule and then the way that you follow it up, that's worth the price of admission this week.
Look at the camera, bro.
Latinum lasts longer than lust. Chow down, bro.
Oh my god.
Look, I didn't write the fucking thing, Dennis. All right, that's all I'm saying.
You just illuminated the point for us.
Fucking shout out, bro.
Good customers are as rare as Latinum. Treasure them. Shout out, bro.
Oh man, we're so great.
So now everybody knows. That's the implied suffix to all rules of
acquisition. No, it's just Rule 178. It's fucking shout out, bro.
If you're on the list, what is Rule 178?
Fucking chow down, bro.
What do they falsely list as 178?
I'm going into fucking Memory Alpha right now, and I'm changing whatever Rule Acquisition 78 is to chow down, bro.
That was Wallace Shawn's contract demand. If he's like, if I'm going to play the Grand Nagus, 178 has to be chow down, bro.
Oh, I'm changing it right now.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Memory Alpha rules of acquisition. Going in there. Fucking fandom by Wicca. 178. You know what? It doesn't look like there's a 178.
There you go.
There's a 168. Whisper your way to success. There's 168 and then 190. How do I add unofficial? I can put it in the unofficial rules. Hang on. I'm doing it right now.
And you'll have to, if they want a citation, you can cite this episode.
Yeah, here, hang on.
We're essentially canon now. After that whole two-dick fiasco.
We created the two-dick theory. I can, look, if we can write that, I can make up a fucking rule of acquisition. Here, I'm showing you guys right now. I'm sharing the screen. Let's see here. Number, let's see, how do I do this here? Paragraph. I need to insert. Template, reference, a number, 178. Let's do that. How do I add a number?
No, I think you have to adjust the table.
Or what is that? Right there? No. Number. No. They're locking us out already.
Insert.
Those fucking bastards.
They saw us coming.
What the shit? Categories. No.
I bet in the source editor you could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Add a whole new TR in there.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that, Dennis. You're that's above my pay grade.
Yeah, that's at the commander's.
Yeah.
Stage.
Insert. So I just gotta put in a new fucking number, man.
Well, you got to get close. Get it. It'll have to be after 168, and yeah.
And then what do I do? Insert?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
It won't let me. What if I just
with the table next to the insert? Yeah, expand that.
Okay. Caption?
God damn it.
No.
Just delete the whole fucking table.
Fuck you!
Don't destroy the.
No, I want to destroy. I just want to add to insert.
Oh, there you
you
go.
go.
Insert below. Boom.
Ah,
See? Trial and error.
78.
No, initial caps.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on.
You can't free a fish from water. Chow down, bro.
Now put Dork Trek.
Yeah, put Dork Trek
What
episode.
episode are we?
I have no idea.
We're going to get banned from this page. You know that, right?
Probably.
After all the business that we've sent their way,
Dork
they should say thank you.
What episode is this? What number is this? This is episode. Someone check real
I'm
fast.
trying to look it up on my phone.
Hang on, I got it. Oh, God, this is so worth it. I don't know why this is so worth it. This would be 157.
Whoa.
257.
Yeah, because 56 was part. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dork Trek, Dork Trek, episode 257.
Life support.
Lifeline. Life support, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Episode. Did I spell it wrong?
Rudy. No, you got it now.
Episode 257.
Perfect.
There you go. Let's save them bitches.
Boom. There it is.
Now let me go back.
Oh wait, so that was, whoa, you inserted that into the official rules.
Whatever.
Oh, well.
They can take it off.
Chow down, bro.
Get a screenshot, Dennis.
Tweet out the link.
All right.
We need to get everybody on this now. If they want to know why this rule is there, they'll have to listen to the episode.
Fucking down, there it is. I wonder. I'm gonna check this every day to see how long it takes somebody to take that down. What the fuck is this? The people over at Memory Alpha are like, this is fucking ridiculous.
You're gonna get an email.
They're gonna hack our site.
Do you have to have an account to edit?
No.
Okay, so
Any crazy person.
I guess they just keep your IP address probably.
yeah, they'll ban your IP address. That'll be all.
I'll just
Then
take
one of us can do it.
It's worth it.
I'll just take it down.
Yeah, well,
No, leave it.
No, don't.
I'll go over to the internet cafe and and edit it
What the
anonymously.
fuck's an internet cafe?
Internet cafe.
Well, no, isn't it just?
What is this? Fucking 2001?
Did anybody take a picture of it already? Screen save it? Because I'll take it down.
I will.
All right, screenshot it and I'll just take it down.
Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna this computer.
Okay, you ready?
No.
All right, hurry up.
Oh, wait. God
I don't want to
damn
get in trouble. I don't know why I don't want to get in trouble with the memory alpha people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
The memory alpha police are going to be not
You're
here.
gonna know. Oh my God, they're here! They're here!
it.
They just turned off my computer.
Step away from the keyboard, Mr. France.
Chow down, bro. Did you get it, Dennis?
Hold on.
Hurry up.
Hey, chow down, bro.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh, fuck. Where's my print screen?
Oh my God.
It's so complicated. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
Sure?
my phone just died.
All right, let me make sure it's saved. Chow down, bro.
I mean, couldn't we just take a screenshot from the video that we're recording right now?
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
way
the
more
same.
It'll be pixelated.
Yeah, this is way more fun. And taking forever.
Yeah, I got it.
I heard somebody just take a picture of it.
That was me.
All right. Are you guys good? Dennis, did you get it? What are you,
Probably.
fucking chisel this thing in stone, Dennis? What the fuck? All right,
This
delete.
goddamn computer's so slow.
Are you on a
Delete, bro.
Windows machine, Dennis?
Delete.
Because on an Apple, on the Macintosh, I
Shout
did
out, bro.
Command-Shift-3 and took the
Never
screenshot.
mind. Okay, on my Linux machine, I did it much more quickly.
There you go. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It'll be our joke forever. Rules of acquisition. 78. 178. Chow down, bro. Now it's not there. That was fucking awesome. Ah, man, I haven't laughed that hard in a really long time. What is this here? Appendages. There's appendages?
Apocrypha.
I mean, it looks like people are just making up shit here. I mean, if they're just gonna make
No,
up.
those are from non-canon sources.
Oh, then
or-
yeah, that's fine. I
Like
mean,
books or whatever.
yeah, fuck that. I mean, we're a podcast. Chow down, bro. Oh man, that was the best.
So if they take it down, then we'll just move it to the unofficial rules.
But we just took it down. I already took it
okay.
down. Yeah, it's gone. It was up there for a brief moment. So if somebody was like, hey, I wonder what the rules of acquisitions are from like 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for about 4 minutes. It was there. Chow down. What the fuck is chow down, bro? That was worth it for me.
Made history, Bob.
Thanks. For the second time. And then he dies, and then the episode's over.
Well, no, his brain deteriorates more, and now the other part of his brain is dying because the Vagisil has not just messed up his organs, because he had to get like organ transplants.
Yeah, which is weird that like they're so comfortable with like, yeah, we'll just put a bunch of fucking robot pieces in him, and they're like, all right, cool, he's got to get through these negotiations.
No problem.
We might as well fill him full of fucking robot monkey parts. Sure.
Okay. But now his brain's dying.
Because now his brain's totally dead.
So we got to give him a robot
Just go get a
monkey
new brain.
Yeah. And they're like, okay, we'll give him a At what point does your man just say like, I don't know if this is the best idea.
This is Data's origin story.
Guys, breaking news. The unofficial rules have been updated.
Have they?
Good job, Dennis.
I don't see it. Where I got to reload.
So
I want to reload that page.
I'm just thinking
What happened?
it's going to be funny when we go in a couple of weeks to it's like, oh, so Dennis, are you going to read the notes for the episode? Sure. And all you're getting is you've been banned. That's all
I
you're
use
locked out of.
Wikipedia anyways. So.
Yeah, I use Wikipedia anyway. No offense to the memory alpha people, but sometimes they're
They've got too much shit going on their page.
A little excessive,
I
yeah.
love how you made it the first one.
Yeah. Hey, it's in numerical order.
Oh, it's so much funnier to see somebody else do it. That's amazing. Yeah, I gotta tweet.
And it's already out on Facebook now.
Yeah, I just put it up on Facebook.
Chow down, bro.
Nice.
People just, what? Share that to the Dork Trick page.
Chow down, bro.
I think our Twitter followers need to hashtag chow down, bro.
Oh, yeah, totally.
That needs to be trending.
We're going John Oliver on this one.
Tweet it to the president.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Oh, no, because he might.
Bro.
Yeah.
This thing, every time he says something stupid, just respond to chow down, bro. At POTUS, chow down,
I'll be
bro.
typing all day.
Yeah. Well, dude, just use one of my bots.
The chow
Like
down bro bot.
Vedek Bareil.
I am chow down bro bot.
Beep,
Knock,
boop,
knock, 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 knock.
Oh, there we go. I just put it on Facebook.
That's the follow-up hashtag is hashtag knock, knock, knock.
Knock, 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 knock. I just, that'd be fun for the
Well, you have to
Patreons.
use the rest of your 280 characters has to be a knock, knock, knock,
knock, knock, knock, knock, knock, knock, knock. That'd be fun for the Patrons. We could just let them make up fake rules of acquisitions, and we could just fucking ransack the.
We'll
memory
say them in
console.
our episode so that there's a legitimate source for them, a non-canon source,
Mhm.
Somebody needs to start.
semi-canon source. Let's be
Somebody
honest.
start a Dork Trick Wikia. Have we got that?
We
yet?
had one.
Did we have one?
Yeah, nobody used it, so we deleted it.
Oh.
No,
We
that
get more
makes-
spam than anything else.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I think that was before Wikia was a thing, though. We had to do it like the old school way.
That's true. Yeah,
Now-
like you
now
have
that
to post
there's-
it yourself or whatever.
Yeah, but now that there's actual Wikia powered by fandom,
Okay.
because there
So
was
do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Chow down, bro.
Set it up then.
So stupid.
I like how you held it together through all of that, and that it's like the adrenaline rush is
Now
over.
it's-
Yeah.
Now it's too much for Dennis. He can't take it.
Fucking delayed reaction.
It's like, when you're in the heat of battle, you do what you got to do. You let your training tech over. You nog, and you chow down, bro.
Well, I was gonna say, like any listeners, if anyone's you guys want to recommend, just send them to us, and then, we'll add them or whatever. But I was gonna say, don't try to one up it. Just let it come organically. And then I thought, like, how the fuck did we just throw out chow down, bro?
Well,
That's the
Dennis,
magic.
let me give you the history of it. We were talking about Nog chomping box.
If you'd like to know, you can subscribe to Patreon, Dennis. And
And
Now
then
I know.
and
And
he just
knowing's
says,
half the battle.
Hey, shout out, bro.
Oh, actually, it should be, hey, chow down, bro.
Because we were talking about beef curtains.
I'm going to try to fit this into conversation tomorrow at some point.
I'm gonna make 179. Hey, chow down, bro.
No, you can't, because we already have 178. It's redundant. You don't need that.
But there's a hey.
It's completely different, Bob.
Because they're assuming that somebody might have ignored it. They're like, hey, chow down, bro.
I just said, I'm starting the hashtag now. Chow down, bro. If you go to my Twitter, BFrance19, chow down, bro is there. It's on Facebook now. Going to get this thing trending. Chow down, bro.
I thought you said beef rants.
That's
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds
Like,
good.
beef.
Beef curtains.
No,
like
I thought you
it.
said beef rants.
That's beef France. That's beef wedding. Chow down, bro. Oh, man. I don't even want to do the rest of the episode, but I feel like we kind of have to.
Well, no, he's got the robot brain now.
The rest of the
he's
episode is
cold.
Robo-Vedek, basically.
Yeah. Beep, boop, boop.
Yeah.
And she's being a dick. She's like, I need him. I need him. Yeah. And she basically kills him.
Which I think she wanted him dead anyway.
You think this was all part of her evil
Yeah.
plan?
Yeah, she wanted rid of him.
To kill him? Because they keep going, and Julian even. What's so funny?
You know how popular hashtags will automatically populate?
Uh-huh.
Chow down, bro, automatically populated as a recommendation.
So does it exist already?
It must. Let me do a little quick search here. And see
Let's
what-
see. Yeah, let's
what
click
goes
on
on.
Chow Down Bro and see what happens.
Chow
I guess
Down
there
Bro.
is some Chow
There
Down
is.
Bros. Yeah, but these people are using it, I think, as like actual food. Well, we're just
Disgusting fucks.
yeah, like what this guy's talking about Arby's. We're talking about eating some beef here. but
Arby's
not-
beef curtains.
Some kid at Chipotle who ordered 2 bowls of lettuce. Chow down, bro.
Well, we totally changed that.
When in doubt, shout out, bro.
This is how we do it.
I mean, John Oliver tries this shit
There
all
you
the
go.
time. I don't see why we can't. Hashtag chow down, bro.
Movie starts in 13 minutes, and I just got my food at Arby's.
Hashtag chow down, bro.
Hashtag cutting it close.
Because I always watch John knock 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 knock. I always watch John Oliver much later than they actually appear on television, like many years. And I wonder how many of these things he talks about actually trends.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Because I rarely watch it live.
Yeah, me neither. I always just watch the clips on YouTube, and I'm like, hey, I wonder if that ever trended. It's still there. It's still on Memory Alpha. Chow down, bro. Hey, dude, if fucking number 45 is expand or die, chow down, bro totally works.
Yeah.
I mean, these things don't have to be all fucking
I still like the alternative method with, what was it? Expand or die, chow down, bro. I mean, that just works better.
It's kind of like when you get the fortune cookies and you just say in the bedroom at the end.
Yeah, chow down, bro. I love it.
Oh.
What, is it gone?
No, I tried to do a huge nog hashtag, but it says it's too long.
Chow down, bro.
I think 3 nogs. I think. Yeah. What was the thing in Book of Mormon that the Africans would say? It was almost like no. It was almost like Hakuna Matata, except it was
Hakuna Matata.
It was like "fuck you, God" or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
it translates to "fuck you, God."
Chow down, bro.
So that's what chow down,
For the
bro
rest
is.
of your days.
There's the second T-shirt.
Chow down, bro. Hashtag chow down, bro. What was the first one? I forgot.
Oh, Bone.
That's right.
That's, you know what? I actually asked to. I was looking. Where's those sites that just make T-shirts like that? I couldn't find them because I'm a dumb.
Spreadshirt.
Spreadshirt?
Yeah, that's who we use.
All right, I'll have to do that. Spreadshirt. Have to look into that. I like how now we've just turned into our episode is just about us tweeting.
Yeah. Sorry, folks, but if you're on Twitter or the Facebook,
I can live tweeting the show while we're doing it.
I can cut some of this stuff out. Okay, so this is how you. Okay, yeah. Because then we can just do it. If you guys already have an account, just fucking use yours.
Okay.
Do a fucking.
I'll throw you a link.
Yeah, just make a fucking hashtag fucking chow down, bro, and a hashtag bone and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because that bone shirt was cool. I was trying it, but I was like, this doesn't feel right because I was using some other website. I was like, I don't get how this works, and I can't remember what the fuck you guys told me because my brain don't work like that no more.
Yeah.
What was that for?
If only we knew
shirts,
somebody who could make T-shirts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Who do we know that can do
like
that?
the disco. Okay.
Somebody,
So I
some
was like,
kind
what the
of
fuck are you talking about,
graphic
Bone?
artist person.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be Jenny, but she ain't working for free, motherfucker.
That's right.
Oh no, we ripped her
You
off
guys
on
to
those.
pay.
You'd have to lay the pipe right if you go that's gonna happen, Benjamin.
Yeah.
You better try fucking harder.
You know what? You better fucking chow down, bro.
That's right.
Rule 178, bro. Fucking
Knock, 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 knock.
yeah.
If you don't do that next time you're down there, I'm gonna be fucking disappointed.
Wait, which one? Chow down, bro, or nog
Both.
nog nog?
I have
Both.
to say,
No. See, if I'm the
Rule
nogger,
178.
then you have to be the one who says chow
Okay,
down,
so
bro,
I say chow
and
down,
then I
bro.
go nog nog nog. That's how it works.
Yeah.
And Patreon's at the $10,000 level. Get the video.
You know what? It's still there. It's still there. It's still there.
Will it be there though when the episode is
I
out?
wonder how long Chow Down Bro will actually be on Memory Alpha.
You want to place bets?
We got to check
Fuck
every
yes. Let's. I mean, this. Yeah.
week. I'm gonna set an appointment on my work calendar.
Yes.
And here's the thing: make it so that you don't immediately know what it is, and just say "chow down, bro," and you're like, "Wait, is this a lunch appointment?" What?
I mean, so far it's still there. That makes me happy because I wonder how often they change this thing.
Well, some people actually watch pages, like with some of my Wikipedia edits, like when somebody had made an edit on the
Why am I
Star
not
Trek.
surprised that you have several Wikipedia pages that you edit?
Well, no, because that's the thing is like back in the old days of Wikipedia because I've been on there for a while, but there was pages about Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and the way that they had described the way you route power from the warp engines through the phasers.
You're like, you know what,
they had it completely wrong, so I had to make some edits, and then the jackass edited it back, but I didn't immediately see it. So then they have this thing called watch page, and so you can actually watch the page, and when somebody edits,
so you're one of those guys that had the Wikipedia wars.
Well, if you're wrong. It's like, there was an XKCD comic where the guy's, she's like, come to bed. And he's like, I can't. There's something wrong on the internet.
But she's like, shout out, bro.
So I guess the nog, 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 nog is a lot better than the old Riker nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, they're both pretty good, though.
It's the only acceptable response to chow down, bro.
Chow down, bro.
If you say anything else, then the next word said, or the next phrase is, hey. Chow down, bro.
Oh God, we're the best. I can't stress it enough how fucking awesome we are. Hashtag chow down, bro. I think we're done here.
We talked about the episode like not even.
We didn't even talk about RoboCop, Vedek, or whatever.
Oh yeah, we can get there. All right. Because then they replace part of his brain.
That's the only thing I thought we would be able to talk about in this episode. I was so wrong.
So wrong.
You think they would talk about Vedek? Well, I mean, at that point, though,
that's the only thing that really stuck with me in the episode.
How he acted yes.
Like they basically made him Vedek.
Yeah.
It's like we can rebuild him. He can rejoin the negotiations, No. Dead or alive, you're negotiating with me.
You're coming with me. Negotiations. Your move, negotiator.
But then the Vedek 309 came in and put the orb down.
But if you've
seconds to comply.
The thing is, if you've gone this far, he's got fucking robot organs. He's got half a robot brain. Why not just fucking finish the robot job?
Just do it.
Right?
Give him a robot dick because Data probably has spares. And
why are you gonna get all moral on us now? That's too much. It's like, dude, this is all your fault anyway, Julian. You created.
Why can't they Arnim Zola people at this point in the future? Make an electronic blueprint of your brain and then just transfer you over to a computer.
Into a robot?
Yeah.
Well, they kind of did
with
that,
a big
though.
television face.
Well, you remember Ira Graves from TNG? Second or first season? Yeah. When he possessed Data's body, he had copied his brain patterns.
But I'm saying this should be a standard procedure that's available.
Yeah. Hey, I want to be a big TV.
You want to go to San Junipero? Okay, cool. Everybody, you don't have to die. You can go off to this.
Just download his memories to a flash drive and then put it in the new computer.
Him live in the Matrix or something.
Yeah. Nah, but that shit ain't happening. This motherfucker is gonna die. Because then they're at a party and no one is concerned about him. They're like, yeah, whatever, we're having fucking blue drinks and everybody's hanging out and Julian's being all fucking emo. And he's all like, oh, this isn't right. And have you noticed that even Stephanie noticed
fucking conformists.
Her dots started really far on her forehead this episode with Dax.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, they were really far over this time. It was weird. And Stephanie was like, her dots have moved a lot. I was like, wow, you're really paying attention.
Did they not have an applicator or something that they could just
I know they were painted on every episode.
Yeah, but they looked really far.
They were all hand painted on?
Yes.
Maybe they had a stencil and it just kind of slipped down a little bit.
Westmoreland painted those on every episode.
That's
or
ridiculous.
One of his artists. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Crazy.
That's why she had to get there so early. And on episodes when she was scantily clad were the worst.
Worst.
Well, for her, yeah.
I think
with
that
all
they
that
didn't
stuff going on now.
They didn't need to hand paint them all and take 6 hours to, sit there, do that, but they wanted to. That's what it was.
No, I'm telling you have to be topless for this.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me just take some pictures.
I gotta be thorough.
Yeah, well, yeah, you gotta have the
Mr. Weinstein. What are you doing here?
Continuity. What? And then he just explodes into a little vaporization of bats and just
And then they go into the little room, and he's all dead and stuff.
I felt bad for Kira.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because she's all like, well, why can't we make him more robot-y?
Well, and that's the thing, too, is because when he first died, she was kind of accepting it. So they totally interrupted her grief process.
Yeah, totally.
By bringing him back and then having him die and come back. So I think the first couple times she was okay with him dying, but then she kind of got used to the fact that he would never die, I guess.
She'd start to drag his body to the cart with all the dead corpses. And
I'm not dead yet. I'm feeling better. And then dead.
DED dead.
Dead.
And do you think Julian just let him die so that he could have a chance with Kira finally? It's like, no, I can't do anything now. I can't.
I think it was just more like he got tired of mutilating a corpse.
Yeah, he was like, fuck, how much
Who gets tired of that?
This guy. Whoa.
I think he realized that he wasn't getting overtime.
Yeah, he's like, fuck. It's like, you know what, bitch,
I'm salaried. God damn it.
I was at a party hollering at the girl with the spots. I got to get back to my blue drink, baby. I got to get party's over. Talk is over. I got to go party down. And then he just left, and he did.
Nobody lives this way.
Talking like he did.
He's got to die.
Talking's over. I got to go party down, and then he just left.
I just remember, though, thinking when Jadzia comes in and she's like, remind me not to invite you to any of my parties. You know, and he's thinking, wait, you have parties?
Without
key
me?
Parties.
Sex parties.
Chow down, bro.
Jadzia's famous key parties.
Jadzia's famous fucking 178 parties, bro.
A lot of Ferengis show up to these parties. It's really Klingons and Ferengis are the most common.
Yeah.
What's the 178th day of the year?
It's Chow Down Bro
Chow
Day.
Down Bro Day.
Yeah.
Pull up my Julian calendar.
It's just before
June.
Yeah, exactly.
It's June, July. So July's the 7th, so 6th month. It'll be.
I'm into that.
It's gonna be in.
God damn it! I almost typed in Julian Bashir calendar.
June 27.
Everybody's got to fucking chow down.
June 27.
June 27th. So that'd be June 26th on a leap year.
Yep. So what'd you guys think of the episode?
Chow down, bro.
That's what you thought? All right, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And then I would give it like a 6.5.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good episode, I guess. I mean, I wasn't offended by it by any stretch.
It was kind of painful to watch the whole process of him dying get
Yeah.
dragged out, you know, and
The thing
she's
is,
just
though,
so
like-
obviously trying to get him to die.
I didn't care either way that he died because, like,
Who cares?
yeah,
You know-
I felt worse for Kira because I know
Yeah.
Kira was into him, but like,
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit either way because like I don't want to say he was minuscule. He was a minuscule character, but I mean, he only showed up a couple times.
Well, he had
And a lot of those times he was like a crazy dream rapist or whatever. So.
I think if Beverly had been the doctor on this episode, she could have killed him a lot faster.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And he'd have stayed dead.
oh yeah,
I mean,
Julian,
that's-
you're dead as fuck.
They were like, wait, how come there were no survivors on this shuttlecraft? I saw like 20 people come out of there.
No, they're all dead. They're all
Yeah.
dead. They're all dead. I don't know what you're talking about. I did enjoy I thought Julian really did a great job in this
Yeah.
episode. Julian was shining. Like, he was great. I loved the way he was talking to the Vedek and all that stuff. I thought it was just awesome. He was like, you know what, bitch, I hate you.
Yeah, I think the whole point of this episode is just to show like how Kai Wynn is a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you can help her, then she's your friend. But she's just going to use you to get whatever she wants.
Yeah.
And all that she wants is another baby.
Was it
Just
5,
trying to get
6 musical references?
I like it. Good job, everybody. I said a 6. Jenny, what did you say?
I'm going to say 6.5.
Dennis?
CX.
Word, a turd. And hey, everybody, remember, fucking chow
Chow down, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good job, everybody. We'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you for listening.